Hello, this is Tatton Friday with the county news. On February 20th, the superintendent of Hamilton County, Brian Johnson, had his base pay raised to $240,000 a year, making him the third highest paid superintendent in the state. This raise included a $10,000 untaxed yearly contribution to his retirement plan and a combined total of up to $20,000 for 4 performance-based raises. Earlier this month, Brian Johnson proposed a 2.5% raise to nearly all of Hamilton County's employees and to all full or part-time certified staff members. The Board of Education voted in favor of this proposal. The original proposal last year was a 5% raise, but it was cut in half. Several district officials and representatives from the teachers union agreed to forego the raise and use the $6 million to fund additional student supported positions like school counsel, special education assistants, and other near positions.
Hi, I'm Linnea Saxon with World News. The latest news in the world this week is centered around a stolen crown. A man named CSAS, an Ethiopian Dutchman, discovered an extremely rare 18th century crown that was being smuggled in a suitcase, according to the New York Times. The crown is a liturgical headpiece that holds religious significance in the Ethiopian church and is one of only 20 of its kind. CNN reports that the Dutch authorities intend to return the crown to Ethiopia, but its fate afterwards is still unknown, as it is not promised that the crown will be in a museum. Several Western governments have vowed to reinstate other stolen African artifacts, but there have been no results thus far. CSAS upheld his good morals when he chose to return his priceless crown.
Last Wednesday on the 19th, at the 9th Democratic debate in Las Vegas, Nevada, presidential candidate Mike Bloomberg was caught out by fellow presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren over his past sexual assault charges. Bloomberg has an unknown number of women under a non-disclosure agreement who claimed that Bloomberg sexually assaulted, harassed, and discriminated against them in the workplace. The non-disclosure agreement forces these women to withdraw their claims in exchange for a specific amount of money. Warren called him out, bringing up the alleged actions Bloomberg took against women, as well as continuously enforcing the non-disclosure agreements, even when the woman wanted out. In response, Bloomberg stated, "None of them accused me of anything other than maybe they didn't like a joke that I told." Warren then proceeded to ask if he had done nothing wrong, would he be willing to release the women from their contracts at that moment? Bloomberg refused, saying that both parties knew what they were signing up for. However, Bloomberg released 3 women from those non-disclosure agreements after the debate. His party continues to deny that Bloomberg assaulted any women, saying that he has spent his whole life empowering women. It is not clear as to how much Warren's statements will affect the vote, but this is definitely a hard hit to Bloomberg's campaign.
I'm Annabelle Hill. In state news, a 15-month-old Evelyn Boswell has been missing since December. The child hasn't been seen since December 26th, according to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, but the county sheriff thinks she hasn't been seen since December 10th or 11th. The child's grandparents have been arrested in connection to the missing toddler. Even though the child went missing in December, the ongoing search for the 15-month-old is still continuing. Sullivan County Sheriff Jeff Cassidy announced in a media briefing that the reward fund to bring her home safely has been increased to $56,000.
Hi, my name is Finn Fitzsimmons, and I'm here with your latest sports news. While there are many of us globally who still mourn the death of the legendary basketball player and husband and son, Kobe Bryant, 41, they forget a huge role in many aspects that he was a father of 4 beautiful daughters. He was a girl dad. His daughter, Gianna Bryant, 13, passed away as well in the horrifying helicopter crash. The impact of the crash made NBA players with their daughters feel very sad and emotional because everyone they had very tight bonds with their daughters, and could not imagine how he felt about it. The LA Lakers LeBron. The hashtag Girl Dad movement is basically a movement to show love to Kobe and Gianna, plus the tight bond of him and his daughters. Rest easy, Kobe and Gianna Bryant, and the 8 others that keep the Mamba mentality.
Hi, my name is Will, and I'm here to talk about the latest news on left, right, and center. Many public health advisors fear that the Republican and Democratic parties could become as divided about vaccine laws as they are over global warming issues. In West Virginia and Mississippi, states with some of the strictest vaccine laws, Republicans are trying to pass bills that introduce measures to expand vaccine exemptions, while while Democrats are encouraging changes to make it harder for parents to avoid vaccinating their kids. They also have been presenting bills tightening loopholes on vaccination laws on the grounds that the laws are science-based and necessary to fight disease. Those in the middle mostly believe that vaccines are essential to fight diseases and maintain a healthy society. But now it seems that vaccines are becoming victims of their own success, and as people have grown complacent and have taken for granted that they haven't seen any of the debilitating diseases vaccines prevent, leading to recent outbreaks of things like measles and other diseases.
I'm Isabella with Pop Culture. The reboot of the hit show from the 90s, Friends, is official. All of the 6 original characters have confirmed that they will be on the show through posts on Instagram. On the 21st of February. The show began 26 years ago and has 236 episodes throughout their time. The show ended 16 years ago, leaving fans devastated. The reboot currently has no specifications, which include no title, no date, no script, and no set number of episodes. The director will be Ben Winston. In order to watch the Friends reboot, you must have a subscription to HBO Max that will launch in May. Subscriptions are $15 per month.
Okay, so today on What Makes You Tick, we have administrator and assistant principal Dr. Gaines, and we heard that she likes to sing. So will you tell us what inspires you to sing?
Yes, I've been singing basically all my life. It's all over my family on both sides. On my mom's side of the family, we have quartet, some choir. On my dad's side, quartet, some choir. R&B is mixed in within the mix. I've been singing since I was about 5 years old, and when I look at what I like to sing, I was privileged to sing and start out in the youth choir at church, and then as a student in school, I had Mr. Mackey during my elementary years as my choir teacher, and then again in my high school years until he retired. Also, I had Mr. Charles Collins, who was my junior high school choir director, and when Mr. Mackey retired, I got a chance to sing under him again, and then I've been basically singing church choir all my life. But I love quartet, so then we loved quartet. In 2009, we started a gospel movement that was called Pure Faith, and it was consisted of me, 2 of my younger cousins, and 1 of my older cousins. And we sung for about 4 years until my cousin got killed. And so we love, just singing all around. When I look at my family, I can say that I'm privileged to have famous people like Harvey Rockets Jr. He's a quartet singer who has the Catholic spirituals out of Mississippi. And then I have Ricky Dillard on my father's side, who has a contemporary choir out of Chicago. And here locally, on my mom's side, it's the Watkins, it's the Vincents, it's the Troops. And within those 3 sets of just family names in itself, we get together and sing. Most of the time it's gospel, but we have some R&B in the mix. Our family is the type of family we come together 9 times out of 10. We don't rehearse, but then we go to church and we just sing, and our voices just automatically blend. On my father's side, the Kilgores and the Dillards, along with the Gaines, we're the same way. We just get together, and most of the times we don't have rehearsals, we just get together and our voices just blend. It's just something that's in me that I love to do.
And would you like to sing for us today?
Sure. This is the first quartet song that I wrote in December of 2001, and it's called God Will Take Care of You. Whatever the problem, God can solve it. Whatever you need, He'll supply. Whatever you're going through, He'll work it out. You gotta have faith, trust, and believe. Just have faith, trust, and believe. God will take care of you. He'll take care of you. God will take care of you. problems, give it to Jesus, give it to Jesus, give it to Jesus. He will take care of you. He will take care of you. God will heal. He'll take care of you. All you gotta do is give it.
Okay. And is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes, I would like to add that I currently sing in a female quartet group, which we started about 2 years ago, and it's called Angelic Voices of Destiny. And we will be celebrating our 2nd year anniversary this Mother's Day at 5 p.m. at Union Grove here in Chattanooga. Put on your shout shoes, come out and celebrate with us. Also, the previous Saturday, we will be celebrating our pre-anniversary at New Horizon at 4 o'clock. Come out and join us. We will have groups from Humboldt, Tennessee, Dayton, Ohio, Pell City, and local groups from here in the city in Georgia. Hope to see you